What is the name? My name is Dr. Kabir, and you are.
Kaitlyn.
Can you see our patient seated?
Yes.
That is Usman Zakaria.
How are you?
We are fine, doctor.
How is the patient feeling?
The patient you can see is looking sick.
Okay, how old is he?
He is 6 years old.
So, what are his problems today?
He came today with complaint of fever and headache.
Fever and a headache? Okay, is
Yes,
his fever more so on and off or is it continuous?
his fever is a continuous fever.
It's a continuous fever? Okay. What is his temperature?
His temperature today is 38.9 degrees Celsius.
38.9 degrees Celsius? Okay. Is he having any chest pains? Is he coughing?
Okay, let me ask the auntie. Wai akwai tari ne ko kuma yana ciwon kirji? The mother says no chest pain, no cough.
Okay, no chest pains or no cough. Is he having any muscle weakness? Is his body sore?
Yes, the mother said he has muscle weakness. He feels sick and weak.
Is he looking pale or are his eyes yellow?
Okay, let's
Yes.
look at it. All right, Usman, can you show us your hand? Bring your hand. Let me compare it with my own. Can you see? Can you see that?
A little bit. Yes, that's better.
Can you see that?
Yes.
You can see Usman's hand is looking paler than my own.
Yes.
All right. Do you want to see his eyelid as well?
Yes.
All right. Let's look at the conjunctiva. Can see? Open your eyes. Can you see the conjunctiva? It's actually very difficult to see. Actually, the conjunctiva is not fair.
Okay. Do they look yellow or do they appear yellow to you?
No, the eyes, let's check it together. All right. You want to see whether the eyes are fair or not or yellow? Kalli ƙasa, Usman. You want to see the sclera? Can you see? All right. Can you see? The sclera is whitish, is not yellowish.
Okay. So is his headache more so in the front of his head?
It is a generalized headache.
Generalized headache. Okay. How long ago did it start?
For 5 days, he has been feeling ill for the first 5 days.
Has he had a loss of appetite?
Yes, the mother said he has not been eating very well since this illness started.
Okay. Has he been constipated or had diarrhea?
He has diarrhea but no constipation.
Has he been having chills?
No, the fever is high grade, but there was no chills or rigors.
Okay. What is the patient's day-to-day life like?
He lives with the parent and at Abuja Nkwata. Abuja Nkwata is an is a community outside Bauchi town.
Okay.
And it is an overcrowded community with poor sanitation, poor sewage disposal, and poor sanitation. Their main source of water is basically well.
Okay.
The father is a businessman. He sells charcoal.
Charcoal.
Cooking charcoal. Our people use charcoal to cook. So that is what the father sells. The father has no formal education and earns less than $100 per night. He earns less than $100 per month.
For the patient, I would say that he has typhoid fever because of his symptoms.
Okay.
And the way I would treat that is
Okay.
the way I would treat his typhoid fever is with.
You want to do some investigation for him?
May I ask what his typhoid, his blood culture was like?
Okay. You want to know whether blood culture was done?
Yes.
We did blood culture, and the blood culture revealed Salmonella typhi.
Salmonella typhi. Okay. Well, what my treatment would be is
You want to give him antibiotics?
yes,
How will you want to give him the antibiotics? You want to give him oral antibiotics or you want to give him IV antibiotics?
IV antibiotic. Yes, and for prevention from him being able to get it again, is I would prescribe that he make sure he is keeping up with his health, making sure he is in a sanitary environment, keeping up with washing his hands, and
Okay.
yes, and making sure his food is cooked properly, making sure he's getting proper nutrition.
All right. We are going to talk to the mother. In addition to the antibiotics, that he ensure that he wash his hand properly before eating.
Okay.
Make sure that his source of water is clean
Yes.
and his food is cooked before eating so that he doesn't get typhoid fever again. All right. We are going to talk to the auntie about this like you suggested. You know, they said prevention is better than cure. Doc, you want to do anything? Is there anything you want to do more for the patient?
Um, you said he didn't have any chest pains and he wasn't coughing?
No chest pain, no cough.
Okay, and you said no chills, correct?
Yeah, no chills.
And it was a
But he has
continuous fever.
fever. He has a continuous fever, exactly, with headache.
Okay, with headache. That's all I would recommend for the patient because he's not showing signs of a on and off fever. He's not having chills or coughs or chest pains. So
Mm.
that's what I would recommend for our patient today.
All right, that's great. Doc, we really are happy for this your time to come all the way from United States of America to diagnose and treat Usman.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so the mother, you did very well. You first of all want to get the background of the patient. You ask about the name and age, and you also ask about what he's doing now. He's a preschool child. He has not started going to school. You ask about what brought him to the hospital. He has fever and headache. You ask about the fever. It was continuous fever, and that is the fever caused by typhoid fever. Unlike in patients that have malaria, they normally come with intermittent fever, fever that comes and goes. Usman's fever is continuous, which you correctly diagnosed as having typhoid fever. You also went further to examine Usman, looking for evidence of fallow, whether he's fell. You want to know whether he has fever. I told you the temperature is 38 point now, which is high grade fever. You
Yeah.
also went further to do blood culture, and the culture I told you has already yielded Salmonella typhi. That is great. We are really glad and happy that today we have you to diagnose this our patient with typhoid fever.
Yes, it was
So
my
on behalf
pleasure.
of on behalf of our patient and his auntie, I want to tell you thank you for having time to diagnose and treat our patient. His mother want to say thank you. You know thank you in Hausa. Mungode, are you hearing that?
Yes.
In Hausa, Mungode means thank you, thank you. That God bless you.
I hope he feels better.